Hello. I started shuffling the Light Seers Pocket Tarot. One card fell out. We have Justice number 11. Now looking at this card, this makes me think that indeed balance is being restored in your life right now, especially energetically, internally. Now I'm looking at this image here, two images, two women, and so this makes me think, well, this is your higher self, this is your human self. Also, this sword here makes me think of the sword suit in the tarot, representing ego, mental processes. So mind, the cups here representing the element of water, your emotions. It makes me think of your heart. So relationships, emotions, and notice that the sword and the cups, they are nicely balanced. So balance is being restored. Now the two cups here, that makes me think of the Two of Cups in the tarot. So potentially, well, as I mentioned earlier, this makes me think of your higher self, your human self. So union within, just symbolically, that you are merging. Your human self and higher self are merging. Your frequency is rising, and you are becoming more and more that version of you that you came here to be, the emboldened, empowered self. But potentially, looking at the Two Cups here, making me think of the Two of Cups. Also, there's potential for you to meet with at least one other person, one other soul that is a member of your soul tribe, a true soul connection. It could be platonic or romantic. And the Justice card is the number 11. You may be seeing ones at this time, but also in my mentioning how you are merging with your higher self. That makes me think that potentially you are also seeing ones and twos at this time, such as 12, 12, 12, 21. Combinations of ones and twos. The singular merging. One becoming two. Joining with others, not only with your higher self. Okay. And also, she has really nice eye makeup here, so maybe you enjoy wearing makeup, creating attractive looks using makeup. All right, so let's continue. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot of support at this time, because these are clouds here, but they make me think of angel wings. You have a lot of support at this time in the spiritual realm. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles. Potential financial opportunity, new job, something pertaining to your career, something tangible, a tangible opportunity, a new beginning. We have the Four of Cups, 414 when I looked at the timer. The Tower. Something unexpected, and the Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out. Jumping from the Ace of Pentacles, a single seed, but it's a large pentacle. Jumping to the Queen of Pentacles. Material stability, independence. Very grounded, calm, steady energy. She also has beautiful eye makeup, I'm noticing. Blue eyeshadow. Okay, look at this. The Fool. You may work with crystals. Lemuria may resonate with you. You may be starting to feel more confident at this time. Looking at her yellow dress makes me think of the solar plexus chakra. If you're not feeling as confident as you would like, your entire energy centers, your energetic system, your chakra system, they are being balanced at this time. First card out, Justice, balance, alignment. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. And look at the colorful pentacles, making me think of the chakra system. This is a new timeline where you will begin to see the fruits of your labor in the material realm, not only in the spiritual, because up until this time, likely, it may have been a really long wait for you. Waiting for your seeds to grow, to bear fruit. But seeing this Tower card, it makes me think, when it happens, it's going to take you by surprise. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Very mature energy, very charismatic, magnetic, intuitive, mystical. You're maturing spiritually and emotionally. And your intuitive gifts, your spiritual gifts are growing. Can you tell us more about the Tower, please? Is this a squirrel? I'm not sure. It looks like a squirrel. It makes me think that you may be protecting your resources at this time. Make me think of the Two of Pentacles as well as the Four of Pentacles. Okay, the Tower, the Tower. The Six of Cups. The realization of a childhood dream, perhaps. Dogs may be significant for you. You may be an animal lover in general. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. So a mental breakthrough, perhaps a paradigm shift. A shift in perspective. an inspiring download potentially, leading you towards material stability, allowing you to unburden yourself. 10 of Wands. Starting fresh, clean slate, so to speak. You are being asked to unburden yourself, to surrender. Ace of Cups. So we have the Ace of Swords and now the Ace of Cups. A fulfilling endeavor. Also growing in self-love, self-respect and acceptance, forgiveness. Page of Swords. Whenever I see the Page of Swords using this deck, I can't help but notice the light bulbs here. So it makes me think of ideas, looking back at the Ace of Swords. You're very intellectual. You may love reading, learning, conducting research. You may experience an aha moment during your studies or while you're reading, researching. And that is a way that Spirit communicates with you. So continue to follow your intuition, those divine breadcrumbs. You're on the right path. You are being guided. I'm noticing the 2 birds here, spiritual messengers, spiritual support. We mentioned the 4 of Pentacles. The 8 of Swords. This makes me think of the first card, the Justice card, because we have 2 images here, like reflections of the same person. But this is not the same person. And this person here, here's a reflection of a person feeling mentally conflicted, feeling mentally trapped. This person has a different perspective, and she is not trapped. So this is a message of breaking free of illusions, recognizing illusions for what they are. False events appearing real. Is that what the FEAR acronym is? You get the idea. Okay, 9 of Wands. Encouragement to stand your ground, to remain vigilant. You may be feeling tired, exhausted. Balance is being restored. Hold on to your hope. I'm looking at the flame at the top of that wand she's holding on to. Yep. This is a mental game. Heart over mind. Temperance. Yep. Make me think of your spirit team, guardian angels, and seeing the moon and the sun. Indeed, your energy centers are being balanced, including your masculine and feminine energies. Knowing when to rest, knowing when to take inspired action, being kinder to yourself, listening to your body, how you're feeling energetically. And with the Temperance card as well as the Starter card of the Justice card, there's an energy of balance, maintaining balance. High Priestess. I'm noticing the emphasis on the crown here. Emphasis on the crown, on the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords. Your crown and third eye. Are opening up, and there's a crown here hovering above the Queen of Cups' head. So that makes me think of the soul star chakra. Your connection to higher consciousness, to your higher self, the veil between dimensions, let's say, is thinning. Mental clarity is coming. Six of Swords. Again, make me think of mental clarity. Moving away from chaotic mental processes. Five of Pentacles. Judgment. Liberation. You're being liberated from feelings of lack, of feeling left behind, of feeling left out in the cold, of feeling forgotten by spirit. Yeah, so the Judgment card makes me think of the Justice card. Judgment and justice. And these images here. Echoes. Echoes. Human self, higher self. Human self, higher self. Even in the Eight of Swords. Ego. Egoic thoughts, limiting thoughts, fear-based thoughts. And the version of yourself that can see through illusion, that can step back and observe more neutrally. Understanding that there is a higher plan, a divine order to things. That this feeling of constriction is temporary. You're being set free. But to the egoic mind, it doesn't feel that way. The Hermit. Go within. Advice is to go within. Trust your heart. Trust your heart. you're making progress. Diligent progress. Knight of Pentacles. Now we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So we have the counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. So what I said initially, when I was looking at the Justice card and seeing the Two Cups, potentially you will be coming into union in your physical reality with another soul, a kindred spirit. Dogs really may be significant because I think I mentioned dogs when I looked at, or maybe I didn't, but maybe I did not. But I'm noticing the dogs on the Six of Cups, and now there's a dog here. King of Pentacles, 2121 when I looked at the timer. And I did mention earlier that you may be seeing ones and twos like 1212. Okay. Number 13, death and rebirth. Rebirth, transformation energy, new cycles. The Fool. Yep, death and rebirth. It makes me think of, yes, the Judgment card. You're being reborn. Merging with your higher self. And likely spending time alone. Getting centered. Feeling more calm within. Removing yourself from any unnecessary drama is helping with your frequency. Resting is helping your frequency. Four of Swords. King of Cups. Okay, so a counterpart is coming in because now we already saw the Queen of Cups. Now we're seeing the King of Cups. He's very much in touch with his feelings, very compassionate. And again, I mentioned mature energies. You are maturing spiritually, emotionally, and mentally as well. Learning to master your thoughts. Learning to disidentify with any thoughts. That are trying to keep you stuck in the past. You may have a singing bowl. I'm noticing there's a singing bowl here. The King of Cups has a singing bowl, as does his counterpart, the Queen of Cups. Or perhaps just that part of your inner work has been to work with healing frequencies, sound frequencies, the Devil, number 15. Does this want to come out? Okay. Another page, Page of Wands. Enthusiasm, optimism. What's the Devil, please? Yeah, you faced your shadows. The Sun. Look at that. Shining a light on your shadows. Emerging victorious. gaining wisdom. Now looking at the Judgment card, makes me think of the phoenix rising from the ashes. You've done a lot of transmuting while being in hermit mode. You may be resting, feeling tired, getting emotional at times as well, and also feeling bursts of energy and inspiration. You're learning to go with the flow, learning to listen to your body, your energy levels. You're feeling more stable. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Feeling more grounded. All that inner work is paying off. There you go, 6 of Wands. It's paying off. What's that saying? Believing is seeing. Holding on to your faith before there's any external physical proof, and that is what you're doing. Okay, justice is being restored. Trust. And give yourself credit for how far you've come. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Take care.